Yo, what's cooking? This is Get Lost for another Pokemon episode.
Pokemon.
Episode.
Pokemon.
And we're playing.
Pokemon.
We should figure out where the fuck we're going. Do you remember what happens here? Do I have to enter the contest?
Do we have to enter this contest?
Is there an echo in here?
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's the gym leader.
Finally, fuck me.
She's the gym leader. Oui, bonjour, life was a chore, so she set sail.
So I noticed when I was hanging out with my mates, right, that like when we was in a group, they'd all take the piss at me, but when it's just me and them alone, they weren't there. I noticed that, and I'd be like, well, fuck spending time with you and a group of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you are the worst, like,
exactly what you mean.
mate to have around. It's like you just trying to use me to improve your own, like, to fend off your own insecurities
Mate,
when
that
we're
shit
around
sucks.
people.
I had a friend exactly like that who would like, they sort of make jokes at your expense to make themselves look funnier in the group.
Yeah.
And it sucks because then you're just like, dude, what are you doing? You're supposed to be my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Put me down.
I'm not gonna like you as a friend if
Exactly.
you do that shit. Like.
Fair enough if you're gonna like bust each other's balls, like.
Yeah. Like
it.
if it's a roasting session and it's high quality content, fair enough.
Yeah.
And if you can take it.
Yeah. Or if it's a joke you'd make when you're both behind closed doors, just the two of you,
Yeah.
and like an inside joke, then I
Yeah.
find that fine. But when you see such a change in someone, like.
Yeah.
When you're alone with them versus a group, it's like, fuck, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, so it's like, what's your game?
You make me feel shit.
Yeah. It's like, do you really want to be my friend, or are you just trying to use me in some way?
Exactly. It's where a lot of insecurities stem from.
Yeah, for sure. Not being able to deal with it. What the fuck is this? Right, okay, let's just try and navigate this shit. Right, I'm gonna just go battle shit, cause
Yeah.
I want to get food up.
Food. That is where a lot of insecurities stem from, innit? When someone makes a joke at your expense,
Just to make themselves feel better.
look better.
Yeah. When
And
actually
you're not even clued in on the joke, so it's like, oh, well, you're just being a cunt then.
Yeah, and it's like, well, is he right? Like, because like at the same time, when it's people you respect, you actually do want to take their like word for
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
And I want to like be like, well, is that actually what I'm like?
Definitely.
And it's like that builds up a picture of yourself, and it ends up being not a true picture of yourself.
Definitely. And you see people laughing at what this person has said.
But they're often just laughing because it's better to laugh because it makes them feel less awkward.
Oh, definitely.
Rather than because they actually agree with the statement.
Definitely. But then it feels like you get in your own head about it and you're like, fuck, are they laughing at me? Do they also agree with what this person's saying?
Next thing you know, you've got a whole fucking complex there.
And then you just hate yourself by the end of the day. And it's like, well, I'm fuck doing this again.
Yeah, it's like, that's
I'll
why
go upon my own next time.
Positivity actually is the way.
What the fuck is this thing?
As corny as it fucking is. It's funny that like positivity just is so uncool. It's like I always see Gary Vaynerchuk. He's like, yeah, let's make positivity cool again. It's like it's quite funny that it became uncool in the first place. Like it's uncool to improve the life quality of everyone around you. That's uncool.
Yeah, that's weird. It's so weird. It's funny. Like especially in Britain, negativity seems to be the way to go.
Yeah, and self-abuse is like, and like taking the piss out of yourself is funny, but like,
yeah. Like I'm happy to take the piss out of myself because I find it funny, and I also a lot of the stuff I say about myself I don't genuinely believe.
Yeah,
I just do it to
same.
get a laugh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't even care that I'm short. Like honestly, I don't really care.
Yeah. And like my nose,
nothing I
my
ever
nose
think
doesn't
about.
bother me.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to change it. I'm never going to waste the money on a nose job.
No.
Because I don't care that much and I don't see it that much. In the mirror, to me, it looks alright. It's just pictures. Like I'm not really a fan of.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was to get super famous and I was like getting a picture taken all the time, then I might consider it. But like,
it's an interesting one, plastic surgery. It is an interesting one. It's like, how much should you accept yourself, or how much should you like deal with your insecurities practically?
The issue for me is if I was to get plastic surgery, I'm fine. I'd look good, but then I still have the genes, so my kids would still have the chance of having really shit nose.
They'd be like, Dad, am I adopted?
Yeah. And then they would want, if they found out that I had a nose job, they'd be like, fuck it, well, I need to get a nose job.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's it. And it's like, well, what example am I setting if I tell my kids like, yeah, you're naturally beautiful when I don't think that about myself?
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's a tough one.
Isn't it funny how deep we've got tonight on this? You can tell that it's been a busy day for us.
Yeah, we just need to fucking let everything in the brain out.
Yeah. It'd be good, and then tomorrow we'll be completely empty again.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking back to retard mode.
Yeah. Let us know if you like these more chilled out episodes of this Get Lost. Because we do have obviously the high energy stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's nice to, I know that the content creators that I listen to, I love, because with YouTube especially, you get really into your favourite content creators' lives rather than like just the content they're creating.
Yeah.
You feel like you really know the person.
Like Joe Rogan moved to Texas doesn't affect me in any way, shape or form, but I'm deeply interested in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
And it's like
It's like he's never gonna know who I am.
no. We might, I don't know, but
That'd be massive.
like, imagine. Yeah, like it's. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and someone said he was on. I'll find his name because he was fucking giving. I don't want to steal his shit, but he was giving like a good fucking talk about this. It was on a Steve-O's podcast, but I can't remember the guest.
I find it quite funny that Steve is a podcast host.
I know. It was Bert
Bert Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a comedian. He's the guy who did the machine skit. About how he got onto a trait in Russia, and they all started calling him the machine.
Oh yeah.
You seen that?
No, you told me about it once.
Oh, it's
before.
so funny. It's so
Yeah.
funny.
But he was talking about how it's funny because, especially with the social media thing,
Yeah.
someone came up to him and said, "Dude, you're my person. Like you pick your people,
Yeah.
and whenever you succeed,
Yeah.
it makes me happy.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
And
yeah.
like when you fail,
Yeah.
rather than it make me fail, it makes me want to see you succeed even more.
Yeah.
And it's like that's the whole thing. Where you pick your people, where like you'll pick the set group of your favourite artists or YouTubers or fucking celebrities in any way.
Yeah.
And when they triumph, you're like, fuck yeah, I love it. I'm like
All
deeply,
for it,
so
backing
happy
you all the
for
way.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, he was like, that's what being a fan is. It's like, you're a fan. And yeah, that's what I don't know, that's probably why I like Reply so much, because I'm so deeply invested in their lives now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been following them for years.
Exactly. And like YouTubers as well, like fucking, I just get so deeply invested. Which is why it pisses me off when people like insult what you like or judge you for what you like.
Yeah.
It's it's all right having a joke about it and everything, but it's like, you don't know how this person actually makes me feel like, when I'm on my own.
This guy actually makes me feel better than you do.
Yeah. That's literally it. Like, I'm spending time at the pub with you, having a good time, but behind closed doors, I'm not watching your shit and like consuming your content.
The content this guy's created is better than anything that you could give my life.
This person.
Yeah.
I listen to this person. I feel like I know this person more than I know you, because I'm fucking, not you, but like the person in the pub.
Yeah.
Because I'm listening to them speak to me.
Yeah.
And I'm consuming their comedy, their whatever they're making.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
That like, and they just take my mind off stressful things and stuff, you know?
Especially if they're being honest. That's what I like about like Joe Rogan shit. Like what he's saying, he believes and he thinks that shit, and you can tell.
Yeah.
And so when he's doing it, it's not like, oh, he's just trying to get me for my money. Like, this is something he feels he needs to express and address, and it just happens to be that he's managed to monetize it. You know?
Definitely.
Well, it naturally kind of monetizes itself when you're that successful.
Yeah. He was lucky because he was a big name before he even started.
Yeah.
So.
And he got some sick guests on.
Yeah.
Whatnot, and he's just a naturally fucking funny person, which helps a lot.
Definitely.
When you're charismatic just by nature, it's just like that's like a fucking cheat code to life.
It fucking is. When you and your co-host have such a good chemistry together, that comes across so well.
Fuck yeah,
doesn't it?
literally,
Like,
bro.
It fucking does. Like,
But-
you can tell when someone's off with their co-host, can't you?
Yeah.
Even with
Yeah,
the
you can.
One Direction boys, you could tell that none of them really like each other that much.
Really, with interviews and stuff.
Yeah, and like just the way that they interacted together, you could tell that some of them were close.
Yeah.
I feel like Niall was close with everyone,
Yeah.
but like you could pretty much tell that like fucking, I think it was like Harry and Zayn probably didn't ever speak outside of being on stage. And like,
yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
it's weird. You can tell, you can get the vibe from it.
Even though they like travel the whole world and they make so much money together,
Exactly.
like and they perform to so many people, like you'd think something like that would really bring you together as people. And if that
Yeah.
doesn't bring you together, then there's
Nothing
no
will,
fucking
really.
hope for your friendship at all.
Exactly.
You might as well just give up.
Exactly.
On it. Really, it's like so respect to Zayn for going to do his own thing.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to him.
Following his fucking like heart.
Yeah, he's still doing alright. It's not like he fell off the face of the earth, is he? He's doing
No,
alright.
he's considered like one of the hottest blokes alive.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
be fair to him.
Yeah, for sure. Right, that's the end of the episode,
That's
mate.
it, bro. Oh, fair. Fuck me, these are flying by.
They do, don't they?
Yeah. These are
funny.
flying by.
It's funny, you've sat there for probably 2 hours straight on the same chair, and I've got up every 10 minutes.
Days.
Right,
I mean, if you want to play, bro.
No, absolutely not.
I didn't think so. Yeah. So, thank you for listening. Winkies. I'm just gonna say Winkies. I'm just gonna see if that like. I don't know if I want that.
I definitely do.
I know you do.